Welcome to the interactive educational model Principles and Rules of Preparation Carious Cavities. Lecture number 7, Principles of Preparation of Carious Cavities 5, class by Bлеку. Preparation of the carious cavity involves the sequential implementation of 5 stages. 1. Opening of the carious cavity. 2. Expansion of the carious cavity, preventive expansion. 3. Necrectomy. 4. Formation of a carious cavity. And 5. Finishing the edges of the enamel. Preparation of class 5 cavities by Bлеку. To the 5 class by Bлекu classification refer to cavities in gingival areas of all groups of teeth. Opening of the cavity. As a rule, opening of class 5 cavities is not required. This is due to the fact that the defect in this case develops on a smooth convex surface. Therefore, the focus of carious lesson in most cases is not pear-shaped but a crater-like structure the form. The only exceptions are active acute caries in young patients. Preventive expansion. Prophylactic expansion of the 5 class cavity is indicated in patients with multiple cervical carious lesions, a general somatic pathology that negatively affects the phosphoric calcium metabolism after fixing a fixed dental plaque on the dentition, orthodontic practice equipment, in a case of unsatisfactory oral hygiene. Expansion of the cavity is carried out to the border of the middle and cervical third of the vestibular surface. In midwine, the distal direction expansion is performed until the vestibular surface passes into the contact one. The gingival wall expanded to the level of the gum or 0.1 mm below it. For this, it is advisable to perform gum retraction. At the same time, it is desirable to leave the cavity boundary within the enamel without crossing the enamel cement joint. Necrectomy. At this stage, all affected non-viable cells are removed. Necrectomy is carried out with spherical or pear-shaped carbide drills using an angular tip at low speed with constant visual monitoring of the condition of the bottom of the cavity. Cavity formation. The kidney-shaped form is considered optimal for class 5 cavity. If the lesion is located on the surface of the root, the cavities are given an oval shape. The bottom of the cavity is formed convex. Taking into account the topography of the tooth cavity, safe is the depth of the cavity up to 1.5 mm from surface of the enamel and gingival areas and up to 1 mm from the root surface. Cavity attack retention information the form. This is achieved by creating non-occlusional and gingival walls of incisions located along the enamel dentin border. There are several options for forming at the edges of the cavity and creating a bevel depending on the location of the 5 class cavity in relation to the enamel cement border. If the cavity localized to coronal part of the tooth and surrounded on all sides by enamel, a circular bevel is made around its entire perimeter. A gingival area is formed by a small bevel to 1 mm. On the medial and distal walls, they are also limited to creating a small bevel up to 1 mm. To the side occlusal on the surface, a gentle bevel of enamel is made with a width of 2 to 5 mm to the level of the tooth equator. If the cavity is located in the area of the enamel cement border, then a bevel is made on the medial and distal walls up to 1 mm in the direction of the cutting edge. A gentle bevel 2.5 mm wide, the gingival wall is not slanted. If the cavity is located on the root surface below the enamel cement border and surrounded on all sides by dentin and cement, the bevel is not made at all. Finishing enamel edges. Finishing treatment of the walls of class 5 cavities is carried out according to the general rules, taking into account the test of subsequent aesthetic restoration and ensuring reliable micromechanical retention of the seal. Finishing enamels are carried out according to the type of polishing with fine-grained diamond burrs or carbide inserts finishes at low speed. Errors and complications in the preparation of class 5 by Bлеку. Damaged gingival edges, excessive excision of healthy tissues in the area of the equator of the tooth and medial and distal rounding of the crown. Thank you for your attention.